Great play call, great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
Oi, Juca, tudo bem? Está aqui uma joguinha disto e tal. Ai, tá tudo.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll
Ô,
get a look
Simão,
at Damian Harris. He had a great week last week.
tá
Well over
tudo
100
comigo.
on the ground with a score. It's the Pats and the Jets coming up next.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out.
Roda.
And they'll get him down right at the 20.
É falta, também me prova, é falta. Vamos lá tentar passar por eles. O objetivo, tenho 3 jogadas para passar 10 metros até a linha vermelha. Depois, passando a linha vermelha, avanço. Fora. Passei.
This one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles.
Yeah, he has good pass catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think he'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Para aqui, anda.
Now Jones.
Não sei. Vou tentar esta.
The Patriots at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season, and they come in riding high. Just one loss in their last 7 games.
Anda, corre. Epá, eles interceptam sempre. Vou tentar. Só tem mais esta oportunidade. 3 de... Agarra! É falta! Eu vou enganá-los. Triângulo. Fazer com o chutar.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, but I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the ball. Now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
On first down, Wilson. Sideline throw.
Filho da mãe. Se eu te apanhava. Se eu apanhava o homem.
To throw again on second down. Wilson.
Filho da mãe, toma.
And he's brought down inside.
É sério, eles vão fazer ponto.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. There's Wilson to throw.
Anda.
He gets it underneath to
Eu tô a clicar no X, caralho.
He goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can.
There's
another one right there.
Manda o chão, anda, tô agarrado.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring
No.
They'll run with Hall.
Ei.
He's able to pick up the first before he's brought
Onde é que eu estou a mudar o jogador?
First and goal from just inside the
Jesus. Eles vão marcar.
They'll run with Hall.
Não.
Hall closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Vamos esta tática.
Second and goal. On second down, with Hall. Yeah, he is magically in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and
Se
goal.
ele passa agora, faz 3 pontos.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Não!
Escaping, so they hit pay dirt, but don't count it. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Foi falta? Certo?
And that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020.
Fizeram falta?
The holding penalty, that puts him in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal.
Bem bom.
Now Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed
Olá.
to do with a completion.
Boa equipa.
Drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Ai, quase que eu agarrava agora. Vai com ir, olha, bumba! Ai! Eia, 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 eia.
Always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open.
Manda aí o chão, manda chão, manda chão, manda chão, bora.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
Falta.
Out of bounds, just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Very good starting position.
Vou mandar para qual? O quadrado vai correr e vai para aquele lado. Vou mandar para o quadrado.
Throwing to start the drive.
Ai! Ai, ai,
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there, outside of the pocket.
Vou mandar para o círculo. O círculo vai correr, vai por ali e tal. Olha.
He might take off and run.
Vai, 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 vai.
Second and 10. Jones.
Agarra, mano, agarra.
Nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Última tentativa.
They face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Manda para o quadrado. Vai chegar ali e vai virar para trás. Ok.
Back to throw. Jones.
Olha, 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 olha.
Ball away and it falls incomplete. Give him
Pô,
credit.
tá difícil, mano.
Tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruption.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake.
Eu bem tento, eu bem tento. Estão mais.
Direction that you are not a fan of that call.
I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time.
Caraças, mano. Já estão aqui outra vez na
Yeah,
linha.
you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this
Toma, cara.
I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On the draw, it's Hall.
Não deixa de passar, mano.
And he'll be brought
Ah, está
down
perto da linha
at the
vermelha. Quantos
20
metros?
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson.
Agarra, agarra. E agora começa aqui atrás. Agora começa aqui atrás e acabou. Hã? Injusto. Injustiça. Acabou o tempo.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers. And just
Depois
how
vai.
good they are that a coach would
Vamos
think
lá,
about
vamos lá.
putting his guy out
Tática,
there to try
tática,
a
tática.
59-yarder. Here it backfires on them. But as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Some more great football coming
Uma
your way.
tática assim meio
To wrap up
estranha.
the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers
Sim.
and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween.
Nossa, nossa, nossa.
Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns.
Vamos
from
para
Cleveland.
esta.
And how this game has changed in importance in recent years.
Círculo, triângulo, para onde é que vai o X? O X vai para aqui. Triângulo. Círculo.
Throwing again on second down. Jones.
Anda, 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 anda.
And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little
Foi
chip on
dentro.
top there at the end. A big play there for New England.
Homem, como eu tirei para dentro, não foi para escorregar, man.
Started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Ah, tá a ver. Não. Então ele caiu cá fora. Boa, David. Boa, David. Então ele caiu cá fora. Aí, isto é um azar. R1. Triângulo. Anda, passa. Ah, falta. Está tudo bem, está tudo e contigo. Epá, vou escolher. Eu vou passar para. Vou tentar passar no meio deles. Pá, estou quase em cima da linha. Não, caralho, man. Não, por quê? Gun. Vou tentar o gun. Epá, falta-me 1 metro para atravessar a linha. Passei! Passei! Aqui dentro, touchdown. 6, boa, 6, vai ficar. Que namoro. Por causa do namoro. Quer dizer, com 13 anos, vocês já estão assim. Vamos neste para ficar com. O vento está a 6 mph. Pronto, para aquele lado. Petrafum! Uou! Aí tu acabas com uma e queres voltar com a Inês. Isso é com quem troca de camisa. Tenta marcar. O vento. Bum! Oi! Oi, lá direitinho.
The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Last time out they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes.
Toma! Cotovelada. Vai para o hospital já. Quando eles vão para o hospital, todos aleijados. Mas é uma cotovelada. Oh, vamos lá. É no quadrado. Então se também já tinha, já também arranjou outro fácil. Agarrei! Triângulo, mano, show! Pensava que eu só ia tocar na bola. Aí, a grande cena.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Rapaz, o que é que eu vou fazer? Eu não posso fazer nada, não é? Será que o quadrado passa ali? Ou o círculo? Vou mandar para o círculo. Não. Vou mandar para o círculo.
Now Jones
going
to start the drive. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down that leads to
Vamos mandar para o R1.
Throwing again. Jones.
Ganhei!
Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do.
It's
no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Now Folk for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And it gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Estava a ganhar, ele estava a ganhar, meu. Vamos fazer este.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 20. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Ball again on second down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it for the 2.
I'm sorry, I never get it. Congratulations to them. But it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York set to take the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Jones now on first down. And that's complete downfield to Parker. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 32 that time.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throw left side, got to be taken in by Harris. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Pats are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
Here's Jones on the return. Shoves him away. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good work in that first half. More from you guys in a minute. But first, let's get to some scores right here on the day before Halloween. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
On for the extra point is Folk. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Berrios now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit.
Ball has it knocked loose, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
New England has found its lead running back, and it's Damian Harris. The Alabama man tied for 2nd in the league with 15 rushing touchdowns and was a game short of 1,000 yards.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. This one into the hands of Aguilar. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Nelson Aguilar, 39 yards. And the Patriots continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Take it in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. And the Jets set to take the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
From the 24, Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Now Folk for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the... Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll give to Hall. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now it's Wilson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Well, that was a 3rd and long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
Jones on the return. There's the stiff arm. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. 58 yards, the distance covered on the punt return. And the Patriots get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And as soon as they hand a rookie his playbook, they say you better make your mark on special teams if you want to hang around. I'd say returning one for a touchdown will definitely leave a memory.
Yeah, that's a pretty indelible mark here early on in his career. Now Folk for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Jets.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. On the return is Jones.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And the Patriots take over. So here are the Patriots to take over.
Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Let's go. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And some room to work. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
New York ready to go again offensively. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Joejuan Williams. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Patriot defense scores a touchdown. What has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So out now come the Jets.
Let's go.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Wilson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Patriots will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. 69 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them.
There he goes, right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. On for the extra point is Folk. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York set to take the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. There's Wilson. Rolling to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matt Judon in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.